Aye, lads.
Okay, this is not a fast buy, but it is a sick card, I think. Goreclaw! Bruh. This spell can't be countered. If a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard the smiter, put it onto the battlefield. Alright, pretty gas. I do think the Mangler is good. I mean, you have to pick this, surely. It doesn't go with our Be Aggro theme, but... When enchanted creature attacks, put a counter on it. If it has 3 or more counters, sack it. When you sack it, deal 3. Okay, if that pops, it's going to be good, but it seems hard for it to pop. Angel for gates, huh? Play warrior deck. Is there warrior payoffs? Deal 2 to any target if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. Damage can't be prevented this turn. I mean, that seems good to me, no? Most of the creatures that we've faced so far will die to 2 damage. Ashen Rider. This is 8 mana. 8. That's a lot. Alright, this guy's sick. I'll take this guy. There's a lot of reanimate cards in the set, but there's not that many ways to mill though. Or at least there's a few ways to mill, but not many of them are actually great cards from what I've seen so far. Outside the Butler. The Butler's pretty good at least. But there are a lot of reanimate cards and they do get passed around a lot. I guess whoever takes that Ashen Rider won't pass them though. Is Flicker a thing in this set? I've not seen many Flicker. There's like full bounce back to hand. A couple of cards that do that, but Flicker, no. I mean, this seems like a crazy start, but hard to tell, innit? Rimrock Knight has to be the pick, surely. Better than this? Maybe, I mean, surely yes. The other one seems good though, as well. Rimrock Knight's just so good, man. Are you new to draft? I'm not new to draft, but I'm new to this one though. Double strike prowess. A beginning of combat if you have power 4. Draw discard. I mean, this dude's a little expensive, but listen. He's a game ender, isn't he? Dragon Mantle, Glory. So the Glory is good, but I mean the Mantle might be better though. I'm just a little bit scared of passing an actual Boros card and then we're going to have competition for the rest of our guards. Does Mantle trigger the Anax? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll take it, why not? Another Rimrock Knight. Damage equal to power to another creature. Bro, the Rimrock's still better, man. Rimrock's just crazy. Now, the Rimrock Knights are better in multiples too. That's a red bite. Instant speed as well, yeah. Red always just gets green cards, but better, doesn't it? It's a scam. There are no white cards coming round, which is a shame, because my rares are white. Rimrock was a beast for budget gamers when it was in standard. Bro, it was a beast for non-budgets too. Alright, 1 mana 1/1 that makes tokens is a card we will be picking. Destroy artifact or enchantment, deal 2. Also gas. Dude, I think the whole table is drafting white, man. This is a madness. Dun, 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 dun. We got Xenagos. Which one's that? I know the combo, I just don't know which card's which. Brother? Rim me. Rim job me. Oh, Xenagos is the red-green one? Okay. Landfall with Trample. I think the heel cutter is not bad, you know. This one's a little sus, but yeah, let's try it. If it pops, it's gonna absolutely pop. I think it's probably gonna be worse than the heel cutter, but I mean, if you're not gonna try it now, when you ever gonna try it? What's the point in being here if we're not gonna pick these cards? Warhound. Attacks each combat if able. Okay, that one's a little sus. First strike and trample with an instant and sorcery. With an instant and a sorcery in your graveyard. Okay. Well, we've got to be careful if we play that, but... Ashiok, Nightmare Weaver. Put a creature with mana value X exiled onto the battlefield, it's a nightmare. Linvala. If opponent has more life than you, gain 5. If opponent has more creatures than you, make a 3/3. Lads, I think we've got to get off a white somehow here. The Ashiok doesn't even seem that good, man. Because when you first cast it, it does absolutely nothing. And I know that Hero is good, but I mean, I guess it is good enough to stick with white for now. The Ashiok's great unlimited. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying you can't make the Ashiok work. I'm just saying it is ETB do nothing, so it will die sometimes before it does anything. When a creature you control dies, opponent sacks a creature. Both make 2 1/1s. Reckoning's pretty good. Oh, this thing has flash, huh? I'm very unhappy that people are fighting over the white because I don't have time to read all the cards. I'll just stay red. We don't have to cut white yet, but it's getting a bit spooky. What if we're mono red? But it did feel like nobody was playing red coming to the left. So if we get past a lot of red cards this way too, there's a chance. Destroy a non-creature permanent. For each permanent, search a library for a forest, put it onto the battlefield. Okay. Reveal a dragon, deal 3. If you revealed a dragon, deal 3. I don't have any dragons, and I don't think I'm going to get any dragons. I will pick the Berserker. What would be the best second colour alongside red for like a heroic deck if you can't play white? Draw a card for each aura. +1/+1 for each aura. Yeah, I don't actually have many auras. I've only got 2 auras. I've got some combat tricks, but number of auras is not that high. Witch's Mark gives an aura. Dude. Listen, draft number 3 of the format is a little early to be going mono color. But listen, the stars are aligning here. Exile non-basic land. Well, that is just useless, isn't it? Draw 2, opponent gains control of the Humble Defector. What the fuck? +1/+1 double strike, and it's an aura. I'm not playing 2 Enforcers. I don't even know if I can play 1. Crumble's a great sideboard card. Yeah, not in draft, man. So the trick is better than a removal, right? In this deck? Or is it? I mean, they're both great, right? I'll play it safe with the removal. I do have a lot of tricks already, so I've got Marshall. I've got some bestows, three rim jobs. Well, I mean, you absolutely slap. So does the Crusader, though. Yeah, this whole pack is insane. I can't work out what other people are drafting. Like, white, green? The whole table's drafting white, green? Or something. Alright, it says heroic, I pick it. They're all red? What do you mean they're all red? Nobody's red, bro. This guy's nice, but I'll take a land. Alright, do you know what? We've made the white work enough for me. Let's send it. You missed the Chromanticore run, how'd it go? Terrible, man, unfortunately. But to be fair, I only played against one opponent. Right, so this Sage's Reverie wants us to value actual auras over tricks. I've still only got 3, that's not enough to play it, but it makes sense that slow Sultai deck didn't work. I didn't realise there was so many 1 and 2 mana cards in this format until I picked them myself. What we got here? +2/+2 rebound. I mean, that's nice. 2/1 that makes a flying token. That's also nice. What do we need, chat? Do we need more tricks or do we need more creatures? Hard to say at a glance, isn't it? I think tricks, because I did end up with a bunch of heroic cards. I didn't have many after pack 1, but we got a lot in pack 2. Shelter seems very nice. I mean, this guy's insane, but he might be... Is he as good as a shelter? Don't know. Is he as good as a shelter at this stage of the draft when I've already drafted 30 creatures? Take the bozo? Brother, all I have is bozos, man. I need tricks. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take the bozo. Especially when I've got enchantments. Oh shit! I didn't know this was in the set. Actually relevant for Timeless. Search your library for a Planeswalker. Another Anax or a Crusader? Or a Trailblazer? I mean, they all absolutely slap. I think if I didn't have an Anax, it would be Anax, but it is a legendary and I already have one in the pick. Like, I think the pick is like close enough that I'll take the Crusader. Now, honestly, I think there's a chance that Anax comes back, man. Exile top X cards, cast instant and sorcery with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana cost. Put all cards exiled this way that weren't cast into your graveyard. Tell you what, I won't be turning down Wild / number 3. I will be turning down Sliderunner number 3. Give me the frickin' maneuver. Fall of the Hammer seems good. It seems like a great deck to have a Valakut in as well, but I'll take the hammer. Wait, real quick, which timeless deck is spending white and 2 to search for which walker? I meant the land, or Urborg land. Only 12 cuts to make? Yeah. Probably the twins, right? Cut the twins and then that'll let us play 16 lands as a starting point. Just cut white. Brother, it's not out of the question, especially if they keep giving us red cards. Tutor and Aura. It's very spicy, my friend. I guess I've only got 3 auras. One of them is not going to be in the deck anyway, so... you, I don't think we want you. Bro, I will happily take another Witch's Mark. If you or a teammate has cast another spell? What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know what that means. If you or a teammate has cast a spell, you may cast that for 2. Wow. What a pack. Chat. Cut white is well and truly on the cards here. What have I got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. I've got 24 red playables. So mono red is a serious option. But white is these 2 though. You know when you have to scroll to see all your 2-drops, that you're in business. Where's that Sujiri Shelter? What did I pick instead of Sujiri Shelter? The Silkwrap, I think it was, right? Okay, you are auras matters. I can't really play you. Trick spotted. Don't really know what you are. 15 land Valakut mono red. Bruv, I think if you discount it as an option, you're a fool. Wait, Bushwhacker's 3 mana? I thought it was 2, man. This is an aura. It's a removal spell. Aura. Buff. 1 second, chat. 1 second, 1 second. Just organizing my stuff. So I can see what we've got to work with here. Okay, you first. Instant and sorceries. Has that come together? 2 sorceries that has not come together? Enforcer? I'm sorry, mate. What is going on here? I would say we have too much removal and tricks. I've got to cut 13 cards, man. Jesus. The twins, I think the twins can go because we're definitely playing less lands here. 15 and a Valakut or 16 and a Valakut? Tricky, tricky. Very tricky. This deck is not aggro enough for 15. What? Can a draft deck be more aggressive than this? Isn't this the most aggro it can possibly be? The curve isn't that low. What? You're crazy, man. You are crazy. Alright, we've got to make a decision here, chat. Cut white or cut the 9 worst cards? What's the play? If we cut white, we're going to have to play these 3. These 3 would be in the mono red deck. Which is not the end of the world, but it's not really a great reason to be mono red, I would say. Right, so what are my 9 worst cards? I mean, some of these tricks have got to go. Witch's Mark, I think, is great. Two of these is a lot. What about the Eidolon, man? Eidolon's Bestow 6. Like, it's pretty bad, no? Like, this is just essentially it's always going to be a creature. Two, 4, 7. This is still 10 tricks available. 10 tricks, 6 removal. I mean, that is just simply still too much, isn't it? Cut the slide runners. Well, I mean, we'll deal with the creature. Like, the slide runners are not going to be in the deck, but give me a sec here. We gotta get. I think we gotta cut some removal, right? If we cut some removal, if we don't cut removal, then we're gonna have to cut some tricks. And if we cut some tricks, then our heroic boys are just not gonna be not strong enough anymore. Like, Fall of the Hammer's gotta go. It seems like a great card, but it's a heroic deck. It's gotta go, man. Although it does target. Silkwrap's gotta go. I mean, it has to go. We literally can. The deck cannot function with this much removal. It has to go. Now, what is our worst combat trick? We're playing both Witch's Marks for sure. The Mantle seems great. This one seems really good, but it also is kind of hard to use, huh? What if I've got one creature? If I've only got one creature, I still kind of want to be able to attack. And it costs 1 mana. It says it up to. I know, dude, but we have to cut something, man. Right, if we play all of this, 2, 4, 7, 10, 12, 16 lands, 28. If we play all of these, we're going to have 12 creatures in the deck. We have to cut some so that we can have more than 12 creatures. I know that they're all good, but the deck will not function unless we get rid of some of them. I reckon we have to cut 2, right? And then we'll be left with 14 creatures. That'll be 3, 5, 7, 10. That'll be 14 creatures, 8 tricks, 5 removal. That sounds good. So 2 of this PIO has got to go. And then 2 creatures as well. Yeah, because remember we've got the three rim jobs as well, and that would still leave us with 3, 5, 7, 10. Say we cut 2, 8 tricks. Plenty. Cut the glory. I mean, I see the mana cost problems, but isn't this really good? Wait, the glory is better than the maneuver. I think. The rebound is nice. I know. It's all nice. If we're only gonna cut bad cards, then we're gonna be sitting here until the sun explodes, bruv. Because there aren't bad ones there. We need to cut 2 tricks and 2 creatures, and then we've got a nice balanced pile. I think maneuver is the worst one, but I'm not sure about that at all. I'm absolutely not sure whatsoever. Mantle and Witch's Mark seem like the best, because, I mean, they draw cards, don't they, bruv? Beep, 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 beep. I guess I'll cut 1 glory. Coordinated Assault. This seems like the hardest one to use to its maximum potential, but if you do use it to its maximum potential, you're gonna just win the game, right? For 1 mana. So it's gotta be worth playing. So I'll play 1 glory. So let's try this. Then two creatures, just our worst 2/3 drops. This guy, I don't even know if I can get Delirium anymore. I've got two sorceries and 1 aura. What's my aura? The Mantle. Okay. I think he's like one of the best creatures that you can have, but he is just simply not that good in this deck. Unfortunately. Bushwhacker, Anax. Yeah. Berserker's gotta go. So then we're cutting the other Berserker or the Extricator. Or a land. Right now we've got 15 lands on a Valakut. You could go 14 in a Valakut if you're feeling like a spicy little meatball. But I'm not feeling that spicy. The Extricator doesn't do anything. I mean, it is 2 creatures in 1 card. Which has its own uses, right? I think my 1 and 2 drops are all good, man. I mean, this guy, I guess, is hard to use. Maybe I've got these Sliderunners too. The Sliderunner might be better than the Boundary Lands Ranger. I guess you could just cut both of these and play the damn Sliderunners. The Defector is trash. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's trash, you know. I can see a vision of it being the absolute nuts. But it is a little risky, I suppose. I actually think the Sliderunner is better than this guy. Yeah, so we're... These 3 creatures here we're cutting 2, playing 1. I mean, I think you play the Berserker, huh? It's got a little something going, at least. The only thing... It's got great text. The only thing I'm scared about is the double red cost in a deck that's cut a land, but... Okay. Deck looks sick. I mean, it does look sick. Let's see if it is sick or not. Opponent goes first, okay. Boros Guildgate. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell and renown, when this creature deals combat damage to a player, if it isn't renowned, put a counter on it. Okay, slash my ass, please. Filthy tap land and aggro. It's gotta be done, man. It's gotta be done. I attempt to renown. When they cast a non-creature spell, deal 2. What is the wicked roll? When it's put into the graveyard, it's the one where they lose a life. Okay. Okay. Well, I should start with that. And I guess I'll get rid of one Sliderunner. We got another Wild Slash, which is good. I mean, I'd love to play my Sliderunner out and get ready for a big attack next turn with the Bushwhacker, but little bro missed a land, so... I guess I can play Sliderunner and Rimrock and then go in with that, right? I mean, our deck feels a little nasty. -2? Just tap a creature on every instant and sorcery. Oh. Are there any... Does this format have any, like, disfigures? Like 1 mana -2/-2s for black? No. Okay, sick. Now, if they greed block, what we saying, chat? 2 damage face with a rim job? Or a little tradies? 2 damage face is quite good, because they'd be on 3, and I'd have this wicked roll token threatening to deal 1 and this one, but this guy is a little spooky, isn't he? Tapping all my fucking creatures, man. -2. Dude, the Berserker's nasty. Missed the damage. I want to discard that, right? The mountain. I don't have many lands in my deck. Like there's a big chance I won't draw a land next turn, but even if I do draw a land, I can just cash that 1 damage in next turn, right? And Boros is just unstoppable, bro. I'm like 0% win rate against it, and 100% with it. Brother, can I get an opponent that doesn't play fucking draft all day to pay the goddamn rent? Where are the free wins? Who'd have fucking got to play against this guy now? Dude, I've got to say, like, we're only 2 games in here, but I think we got to get the other Berserker in the deck. It looks like it's going to be sick again here. Maybe. Okay, maybe not, but there's still time. So what do you actually do? You get a counter. Well, we got to go Witch's Mark, huh? Can I trade a creature off and then go like Witch's Mark Bushwhacker next turn? No, man, no. You gotta go Witch's Mark now, and then next turn you've got Berserker Assault with 2 creatures. Yeah, but that would mean discarding my Bushwhacker though. Bruv. Or you discard the plains and simply draw another land, like a good player. Ropies? Motherfucker, it's a hard deck to play, innit? If we draw a land, we can go Berserker Assault. If we don't draw a land, we can go Wild/Bushwhacker. So two good options. I'd rather be able to do the Assault with the two heroic dudes. The problem is that I need to cast something pre-combat, right, so I can get my Bushwhacker in. So I can't really do Bushwhacker and Assault, which would be ideal. Okay, I mean we got to get the Berserker down against an Audacity type deck. I mean, we've got a good board and a good hand. I'm not sure that we have 18 damage, though. Yeah, maybe we do. Okay. I don't really know. I know there are a lot of protection spells in this set, especially for white-green, but I don't know exactly what they are, though. There's Sajiri Shelter. Is there any, like, Snakeskin Veils, that kind of thing? I guess we're about to learn, because, I mean, they've obviously picked them if they exist. Compulsory Rest. Okay. Yeah, the Berserker slaps, man. I mean, it's so good against this deck, right? This aura shit. Surge me, daddy. Also, I don't know about rats, but we'll also find out about them soon if there exists any. Brother, Boros is just too good, man. I'm always wary to say that, like, you know, 2 hours into playing the format, but fuck me. I lost every game to it, and I mean, what can they do? It's so unfair. Opponent did nothing? What do you mean they did nothing? They played 3 creatures. They made a land drop, tapped all their lands, played a creature. They made a land drop, tapped all their lands, played a creature. They made a land drop, tapped all their lands, played a creature. What's the problem? That should be fine. Ah. Okay. We have discovered the problem with the deck. I know who beats Boros itself. Ah, never mind. We're chilling. You any tricks in the deck? any of them tricks? Oh, that'll do. That'll do, Daddy-o. Okay, so we're definitely curving into the Anax. So I guess I want to play this first, right? There's no point playing Hero if we're like 100% not going to be using a trick next turn. We can play the Hero with the Boulder Rush after the Anax. Yo, easy 3. Easiest 3 damage of my life. This is actually a bad mana base for us in this game. Like, I've got two planes, which is unlikely and not very cool, but... What are you? 4/4 trample. Whenever you cast a spell, all creatures get +1/+0. So just to confirm, this fall will kill the Rhino. Because the heroic trigger is first, right? All creatures get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a spell, creatures, not other creatures, creatures. Well, let's do it. Let me just think for a second real quick, or at least pretend that I'm thinking. Should I deploy my creature? Should I use my trick pre-combat or after or during combat? I'm gonna use it during combat. I'll take my 9 damage, thank you, Oppo. Got him. Got those timing tails, baby. I could have killed the Rhino in combat, yeah, but they would have blocked the Anax with it, man. And it doesn't have trample, that's why I did it pre-combat. I want my frickin' damage. It gains trample until end of turn. Okay, my mistake. I didn't realize the card is even better than I thought. Why didn't I see that? Okay, so I guess it gets a little spooky when they're holding up 5 mana, right? When you don't really want to use your Rimrocks. Settle in the format? I've fucking got no idea, man. I'm not scared about settle, though. I'm scared about just a single target removal actually wrecks me here. Not really, right? Like if I attack all, target the Anax with a Rimrock Knight, get the heroic trigger. 2, 5, 6. They'll block the Crusader, I guess, or maybe the Sliderunner. I'm still getting in for a bunch of deeps. Yeah. I mean, even if they have a removal spell here, it's not even that bad, which is crazy. Like they will 2-for-1 me with a removal, but they will die. So, or they will die next turn. I mean, so it doesn't really matter. I can target the 0/4, yeah, but it's only Anax that gives all of my creatures a board-wide buff. So the problem is that they're going to block the Crusader, right? And then that kind of forces me to target the Anax. Just so that my Crusader can at least kill the Ranger. I mean, brother, if you're going to block like that, I'll just hit you for 6, mate. It's not a problem. You see, now there's now there's stuff going on, isn't there? Now there's stuff going on. Sus? I mean, it's not that sus, right? It's the only creature they can fight. Still hit 8 face. I mean, they've still got a lot of mana. I'm not overthinking it, man. I'm not overthinking it. Like they're gonna die without me even needing to cast it. So this is simply a game of tennis, mate. And I've the ball's on their side of the court, brother. If they hit the ball back to me, I'll hit the ball back to them, no probs. But they haven't hit the ball back to me yet. What do you get? You get a +1/+1 counter, you get a +1/+1 counter. You have trample, huh? Let's give everybody trample. Alright, seems fair. Any Malditos in the chat? Okay, let's see how this does. We've got a hand with no heroic creatures. Let's see if we can still get the job done here. I see only a Baldito. Do you get paid to be a cunt or what? Do you just do it like for free of charge? So Anax Boy is great, but you gotta get this Berserker going when you have the window. Dude, this guy is fucking nasty, man. Yo, consider player? Blue-white consider player, any non-creature spells? Power 4 or greater damage can't be prevented, I see. If I had another land in hand, I'd make the tokens, because I'd know I'd be able to go Anax, Witch's Mark on the Anax, pump all the tokens up. But not knowing whether I'm drawing a land or not, let's just go for the Anax first. I guess Witch's Mantle is kind of, or Witch's Mark is kind of hard to cast when your whole hand's insane, huh? So yeah, I think we just make some tokens, man. Pass. I'm very happy to chill if you're very happy to chill, mate. Both of these being sorcery kind of sucks, because it would be nice to be able to like target with a sorcery, and then if they have a removal, just go for an instant speed one anyway. Can wild slash my Anax. You geniuses, chat. Well, that's the play, man. That's the play. I mean, is it the play? Not anymore. Not now that I've drawn another freaking Witch's Mark. Me. Yes. Seems fair, man. Seems fair. I will attack you with my creatures. I'll shock my own dude. One mana, deal 5 to face. Seems pretty nice. -2. Sorry to the opponent, man. I'm sorry. You forgot to put mountains in your deck. I made that mistake in my last draft as well. But I've already been the guy getting rolled, so now I'm allowed to be the roller. That's the deal. That's not how it works. Yeah, it is, man. You're allowed to take revenge in this life. It is quite hard to play when you literally have no idea what they can even have. I thought it might have been an Essence Scatter, but it wasn't. Well, I will say we will lose this one if we don't draw a white, but I believe. Oh my god, no! It's my only 3-mana card in the whole deck, bro. Except my other 3-mana cards. I think I've got 3 3-mana cards, right? One Berserker, one Anax, one whatever else. Playing a mountain before that was so fucking dumb, man. I knew that was gonna happen. God damn it. I saw that happening a mile off, mate. You clown. You absolute clowny boy. Death Touch Lifelink, huh? I don't really like that. Why does my removal only deal 2? Is it Lightning Bolt supposed to do 3, no? Listen. It's a bit cringe, but it's okay to be cringe sometimes, isn't it? Do you want to use both slashes or 1 slash and 1 creature to kill the Lich? That's your question here. I don't know. Maybe using a creature's okay. I mean, you've lost your Anax anyway. Brother, no slashes and 1 creature. What a deal. I'll take it. A steal of a deal, yeah, man. Undead butts. Excuse me. I think we're gonna lose, chat. We've finally been defeated by Big Daddy Bolas. Brother, you gotta go Night Howler. Stop pretending. It's a 3-mana 5/5. Oh shit. It's getting gas. Although, I kinda need that to kill the Lich, huh? Yeah, it might be better to play the Trailblazer first. Slash this eye. Get in for that 2 deeps. So far you're losing to 2 black creatures and a Dimir card. Yeah, they did discard my Anax, which was very annoying. I keep clicking the Untapped to see what's in my deck, but it doesn't work. This Lich is a toxic creature, isn't it? Death Touch, Lifelink, and Loot. What a fucking bozo. Restart Untapped? I already tried, man. It just isn't working. I'll restart it again, but I don't see why it would work this time. It sometimes just doesn't work in these events, man, because it's just simply not updated yet. I've restarted. Treasure Cruise. Fuck me. Lads, we have reached Trouble Town. I mean, your first question is, do you have lethal? The answer is, wait for it. No. Okay. Not even close? It's pretty close. I've got 8 damage. It's not one off, because they have lifelink as well, right, that I can't prevent. I gain life equal to toughness, okay. I mean, the job can still be done here. One little tricky trick off the top. We chillin'. Right, that was a hater move, and that was a hater draw. Sad. This doesn't feel good, but it's only going to get worse if I don't do it now. +3. +0. First opponent to live through our aggression is Planeswalker, Treasure Cruise, every gold card under the sun, Grixis. Alright, GG's, man. You defeated the menace, well played. Are you allowed to concede in the preview formats? No, but only if you're a small streamer. Or a new streamer. If you're a decently big boy, you can simply ignore all the rules and they can't do anything about it. You know what, chat? I'm starting to think this white guy is not that good. How do we feel about that for some information? Crokeyz a decently big boy. I'm a decently big boy. I mean, maybe the Trailblazer is good, but I think it's definitely our worst heroic creature. Maybe I'm just being a hater because I've still got like a sneaky suspicion in my mind that we should have went for the mono red. I think we were too scared, man, to not go for the mono red here. But the Anax, I mean, the Anax is great. I mean, all of our white cards except the Trailblazer are amazing. The Trailblazer, I think, is just only okay. Cut the Trailblazer then? I'm not going to cut it. I don't think it's shit. I just think it's like our weakest heroic guy. I mean, I'm not using this fight on a sanitarium skeleton. I'll say that much. Or bite, sorry. Maybe we just discard the bite to the Valakut. These skeletons are rolling me, man. What can I do here? And I need something better that targets, right? No Anax, please. Oh my god, stop discarding my Anax, man. I'm trying to win games here. 2 fucking games in a row, bro. Wow, we're dead, mate. What can you say? It's over for the Boros lads. Brother, I can't believe how good these skeletons are. Actual busted. The only creature in the format that can block. I mean, no, to be fair, this isn't helping, but... after this game, we're sending mono red, man. I'm done with these Trailblazers. Oh no, a 1-2, how do we win now? Well, I can't win against 1-2s unless I draw some goddamn instants or some goddamn sorceries that target my goddamn creatures to trigger goddamn heroic. My ears, the language? Sorry. This stream's for a mature audience. Which is interesting when you consider the type of people in the chat. Something's gone wrong. Got him! Chat down. I repeat, chat down. Medic! 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 We need a medic! What the hell are you? Destroy target mono-colored creature. Damn, what a card. Was it just me, or are we getting absolutely slapped around? We've done -3 damage to the opponent here. Wait, what's with all the planeswalkers, man? What's with all the planeswalkers? Put a counter on each creature you control. And a loyalty counter on each planeswalker. Bruv, why did they not send the -2? In response to your planeswalker, I destroy your token. Ajani, steadfast. Who drafts Ajani in the streamer pre-release event and then changes their avatar off of Ajani to Liliana? That is a bannable offense. We need a medic for the opponent. Can I medic? I don't have always have a backup plan. Easy win. Let's switch it up to mono red. That's a shame concede, man. What type of fucking idiot would cast a discard spell that can only target non-lands when the opponent has lands in their hand? A worthy concede, if you ask me. Let's give the mono red a shot. What did we say? 15 mountains and a Valakut. So we've done half the run with the Boros. Let's try half with the mono red. Oh, well, we're 5-1, but yeah. We should be 4-2 if they didn't concede for no reason. Can I ask why it's audio only for me? You probably have some kind of ad blocker that Twitch has recently defeated in a battle, and it's locking you out of seeing the video. He doesn't know? I do know, man. I mean, most ad blockers are defeating Twitch, but Twitch sometimes gets, you know, gets a little punch back every now and again. When a creature with power 2 or less enters, you may pay 1. If you do, you may draw a card. I don't know why I just read that. I know what that card does. I know this card. I've not seen this art before, but dude, my Berserker is gonna struggle here. I think I've got to play the Berserker, man. I can't. If I play Wild Slash, they'll just play Tactician, and then and then I've got no window to get the Berserker through. So a little bit greedy here, maybe giving them the chance to draw an extra card, but it's got to be done, because otherwise I might as well discard my damn Berserker. Alright, I've decided the value game's not for me. I'm just simply going to curve out and kill them. Because I am no bitch. Da-da-da-dun, 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 da-da-da-dun. Damage can't be prevented this turn. No, not the butcher. What a combo. Afterlife plus Mentor the Meek. Get him, lads. I mean, that was a good turn, but it ain't good enough. Guys, I honestly don't know. Why were you saying that this bird is bad? It was so good for me, and it's so good for them here too. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're frickin' dead, aren't we? No wild slash pre-combat was insane. Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference, right? Like, I guess I would get in for an extra 6, but we're still fucking dead. I just lose too many dudes, man. Ow, 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 ow. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, they curved out, or like, they didn't curve out. They were basically paying 1 every turn to draw a card, and we still couldn't push through past that, so... If that's the case, we were never winning, right? What the hell are you? Blood Baron of Viscopa. If you have 30 or more life, and an opponent has 10 or more life, it gets +6/+6 and has flying. Lifelink, pro white, pro black. It is a majorly scuffed Alemba, but it does the job. Oh no, this is the Grixis guy, man. But I come to you with a new strategy, my friend. I'm now mono red. Maybe mono red can defeat you. It's a campaign of hate. I don't have a campaign of hate against Pioneer. What? Bro, they were playing Grixis 10 minutes ago. How can they have drafted a green deck and then got to 5-2 or whatever we are? In that time, that's not possible. Undead Butt. There he is. But it is the same Grixis deck, but just with a forest. What the fuck? I mean, I don't think this Ordeal of Purphoros is very good, but I'm happy to try it out. Although, I mean, it's got a chance in this game, right? If they keep playing creatures that are too small to block. Berserker. I can't really play you, lad. I'm sorry. The Crusader is popping off. Forest, Swamp, Island, Mountain. Pretty good. Wait, I just noticed that they milled their crews and their ob. Well, that's pretty fun and nice for me. I guess I should definitely kill the butler while there's... I should have killed it before. I didn't realise there was just no creatures in there. Is this a forced sack? If it has 3 or more counters, sack it. Okay. I don't know, man. That seemed pretty good. I don't think it's going to go that well too often, but I mean, when it goes well, it's just game winning, right? Brother. The fuck? Okay. Should make one land drop, because I do have an instant and a sorcery in my graveyard now for first strike trample. And then we can get rid of the rest with the Valakut. Okay, final boss. Okay, game 3 final boss. Let's go. Do we have a playable hand? Not really, but it's too playable to mill. Oh yeah, baby. What's up, Crusader? Final boss. Game 3. Don't know why I'm on the draw though. No creatures one time. Oh no, not the Lich, man. Not the fucking Lich, man. Anything but the Lich, man. They do still think I'm Boros, though. Because I was Boros in game 1 against them. Alright, decent start. What are we going to do about this this old Tomebound Lich over here, though? Because Death Touch is well and truly cheat. The Gurmag Angler. Alright, come on, deck. Come on, deck. Get the job done, baby. 9 damage to go. They've got that 6 mana 4/4 that bounces and discards. Or is it 6 mana? Is it 4 mana? 4 fatty toughness. 4 toughness is disgusting. Unbeatable? I mean, actually unbeatable, yeah. I need a land, right? Land for the +1/+1 is huge. Any mountains? Mountain, Berserker, Rim Job. Fucking treasure. Cruise Man. What a toxic card. Lads, you hate to see it. Two liches. Oh wait, they got the lich back. Wait, how did they get the lich back? What? How did they get the lich back? What the fuck? This is not where we want to be in life, ladies and gentlemen. This is not where we want to be. I've got to loot the Berserker away, man. Doesn't do shit. Block. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it doesn't do nothing, but it doesn't do enough. What's the play? What is the play? What is the play? I will devour flesh, no problem. So say block, take 1. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, they take 7. And then they gain 1, back to 3. I'm left with 1 Rim Job, 1 Crusader, 1 Ranger. Yeah. Okay, the problem is they don't even need to block this. They can block the Berserker, man. With the Lich Death Touch, which is fucking brutal. It's got to be looted. Pussy attack? I don't have another attack, man. Ooh. We're close to pushing through, but let's see. Let's see. Good final boss, though. Final boss, best of 3 against Grixis. I still believe, man. I mean, Orb is gone. Yikes. Well. Things were like okay. Things are now definitely bad. Ah, right, thank you. Very useful. I concede. I think I don't think I've got much of a chance of winning that game anymore. You're having a laugh, mate. I lost the final boss 1-2. Never lucky. Let's try again. We had a 25-minute queue time into 10 minutes. This time, everybody's awake now, man. Ecuador! Ecuador!